I grew up in church and I used to pray with my dad every night, all the time, and I really did believe, but I think a lot of that was because they believed as well. I didn't really understand that God was a relationship rather than, just rules that I thought were annoying to follow. So I just decided that I was going to move out of home because obviously the church rules came into the home as well. And that was sort of the end of my church story when I stopped going. When you get told, don't do this because it's bad, don't do that because it's bad, and then when you do those things, it doesn't feel bad, it actually feels good. And so because I didn't have a heart connection with the stuff that was going on in church, that when I finally did the other worldly things, they had more meaning to me. I felt free, for a while, until it all sort of catches up with you. Identity is something that I always struggled with, ever since I was a girl. I don't actually remember a time thinking that I liked myself. I literally lived my whole life wanting to be other people. I sort of followed other people, followed the crowd, and tried to be other people for most of my life. I didn't actually have a sense of who I was. Self-confidence was something that I always struggled with. I was worried about what people would say about me when I came to Victory because a lot of the people knew who I was and I was worried what people would think of me. It totally knocked out the park of what I was used to. I think it was just the atmosphere, and everybody was so quick to greet you and look after you. Those turning points in your life. It wasn't something that I obviously expected to do, especially acting when I'd never acted before. So when I was handed the role, basically, I just thought, wow, someone actually sees something in me that I didn't see in myself. And then forming relationships with people that were older, that were younger, helped me sort of feel like I actually fitted in.
You're fine! You're fine! You're fine! Everyone's getting fired! Kate! And you're fine too! Your niece, Uncle Scrooge, you can't fire in family!
It was such a rewarding experience. Through that and just studying the Word and hearing what he had to say about me really started to, he just performed so many heart surgeries on me, healing past hurts from other relationships and people, and I think a lot of things that I'd done to myself as well. He healed all that pain. Dancing was always something that I did for myself, that self-glorification, competing made me feel good, and the recognition. Now God's putting me in places where I'm able to use that for his glorification, and it's the kind of dancing that's actually changing me from the inside as well. I always had thoughts of you're not pretty enough, people don't like you. And so once I realised that actually those are all lies, God showed me strategies of how to protect myself against that, and I've been able to share with younger girls, as well, that same thing. So now I'm pretty confident in who I am, and at the age of 25, actually loving myself for the first time.